So welcome again, everyone. I hope things have been going good for you so far. Yeah, new year again, new academic year, and a little bit different this time. We're online, so this should really be helping you a lot, considering that you have to be doing online school. We're gonna be continuing our naming of organic compounds, and we're gonna be looking at naming alkenes today. Now, the name already, alkenes, tells you something. That right there, the "ene" tells you the last name or the suffix of the surname of the compound. So we're always going to be ending with "ene." Right? Just remember that. And of course, all our compounds are either going to be straight, branched, substituted, or cyclic. Right? So that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at. So in this video, we're going to be looking at naming our straight alkenes. So how do we name our straight alkenes? It's very simple. I'm just going to give you only 2 or 3 steps. So here's an alkene. And I'm, of course, going to be using the skeletal formula because it's a simpler version to use. All right? That's an alkene. How do I know it's an alkene? Because it has these 2 lines here, which is the double bond. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to count the number of carbons in the longest carbon chain. Now, if you have difficulty converting your structural formula to the skeletal formula, I'm going to leave the description. I'm going to leave the link, for a video of how to convert your structural formula to your skeletal formula in the description, so you can watch that video. It will help you to understand the structural formula, the skeletal formula that we're going to be using. So here you have an alkene. We want to give it a name. Now, the first thing is this. We need to count the number of carbons in the longest carbon chain. So here's a point. So that's carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4. Okay. Then now we need to find the prefix of 4. The prefix of 4, as you very well know, is but. And then, remember I said the suffix is always going to be "ene", so it's butene. So that's the first step. The next thing is to give the position of the double bond a number. We need to tell where the double bond is. And the position of the double bond will have the lowest possible number. And so, what we're going to do now is to number our carbon chain. Now, if I number my carbon chain from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, the double bond is between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. If I number my double bond, if I number my chain from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the double bond is between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. And so as a result of that, we're going to number our carbon chain from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Now, having done that, we're now going to give the double bond a number. Now, as you can see, it's between 1 and 2. The rule says you should use the lower number. So since the double bond is between 1 and 2, 1 is less than 2. So this is actually 1 butene. And that's the entirety of the name. In some older books, you may see but 1-ene, but it's the same thing as 1-butene. I prefer 1-butene because it just sounds simpler. But 1-ene, same thing, is just more of a mouthful for me. All right, so there you have one example of naming a straight alkene. Let's look at another example. So here you have an alkene, double bond. Right? Remember, follow the same steps. What do we need to do? Count the number of carbons in the longest carbon chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you find the prefix for 7. The prefix for 7 is hept. Then you add the suffix "ene." So it's heptene. But of course, you need to give the double bond a position. Where is the double bond? So you're going to number your carbon chain, but you need to decide where you're numbering it from. Am I numbering it from left to right, or am I going to number it from right to left? Of course, the rule which says you should use the lone number will guide you. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is position 4, and of course that's number 5. So counting from left to right, the double bond is between carbon 4 and carbon 5. Let's see from right to left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so counting from right to left, the double bond is between 3 and 4. So therefore, we're going to number our carbon chain from right to left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there you go. And that's your numbered chain now. Now we need to just simply tell where the double bond is. Where is it? It's between 3 and 4. If it's between 3 and 4, we use the lone number, which therefore means that our compound here is 3-heptene. And there you have it. You can name any straight alkane like this. Just follow the 2 rules. Thank you for watching. I hope you have found this video helpful. I'll see you next time. Remember to like, share, subscribe.